As you know, I'm from Korea, and actually my name is Yuh-Jung Youn, and most of European people call me Yuh-Jung, and some of them call me Yuh-Jung. But tonight, you are all forgiven. Mr. Brad Pitt, finally. Nice to meet you. Where were you while we were filming in Tulsa? It's very honored to meet you. As you know, I'm from Korea, and actually my name is Yuh-Jung Youn, and most of European people call me Yuh-Jung, and some of them call me Yuh-Jung. But tonight, you are all forgiven. I cannot believe I'm here. Well, that's okay. Let me pull myself together. Okay. Thank you for the tremendous thanks to the Academy members who vote for me. And next speech, okay, they usually say, okay, thank you for the wonderful Minari family. Stephen, Isaac, Yeri, and Noel, Allen. We became a family. And most of all, above all, Lee Isaac Chung. Without him, I couldn't be here tonight. He was our captain and my director. So thanks to you, tremendous thanks to you. And I'd like to thank to, well, see, I don't believe in competition. How can I win Glenn Close, win over Glenn Close? I've been watching her so many performances. So this is just all the nominees, 5 nominees. We are the winner for the different movie, different role. We play the different role. So we cannot compete each other. Tonight I'm here is just, I have just a little bit luck, I think. Maybe I'm luckier than you. And also maybe it's American hospitality for the Korean actor. I'm not sure. But anyway, thank you so much. And I'd like to thank to my 2 boys who made me go out and work. So, beloved son, all and Noel. This is the result because mommy worked so hard. And I'd like to dedicate this award for my first director, Kim Ki-young, who was very genius director. I made a movie together with him, first movie. I think he would be very happy if he's still alive. Thank you very much. Tremendous thank you for everybody. Thank you.
Oh, hi there, and welcome to Minnesota salads that aren't really salads. Today's ingredients for Snickers salad. That's right, in Minnesota, Snickers and apples can make a salad. I never said it was healthy. If you want to make the salad extra Minnesotan, use Honeycrisp apples, which were developed at the University of Minnesota in 1960. Mix 1 package of vanilla pudding into 1 cup of buttermilk. Whisk. Chop 8 apples. Add your chopped apples to the pudding. Lots of recipes say to take the skins off, but I say leave them on because where else are we getting fiber in our diet? Chop your Snickers. How many Snickers, you ask? Measure that with your heart. Fold in at least 1 tub of Cool Whip, but if you have too many apples, you'll need 2 tubs. And there you have it, Snickers salad. And yes, I also used Milky Way because I think it tastes like a caramel apple when it's all done. Make sure to label your favorite Tupperware bowl with your name so you get it back after the church potluck.
The nice thing about living in a small town is everybody knows what I'm doing already, so it doesn't matter if I show up at the grocery store with rollers in my hair. Just grabbing tonight's ingredients for our Minnesota salad. Pineapple, mandarin, can't forget the Jell-O. Of course, no salad is complete in Minnesota without Cool Whip and cottage cheese. I got my groceries. Time to run home and make a Jell-O salad. Stay tuned.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, just open! Good gravy, I haven't done this since 2003. It doesn't get any easier. That's a heck of a try. Holy buckets, the left eye is even worse. Cheese and biscuits, at this rate I'll be here all night. Well, don't you know, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Well, for Pete's sake, how am I supposed to get this off? Oofta, how am I gonna fit that thing on my eye? Oh, my Lanta, it says I have to trim this? Good grief. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, hi there and welcome to Minnesota Salads. This one's gonna go fast, so hold on to your girdle. Tonight's ingredients. Combine a stick and a half of butter with a cup and a half of crushed pretzels and a quarter cup of sugar. I like to smash my pretzels with a rolling pin. It's a great way to get out those big feelings you've been stifling for 30 years because you're Minnesota nice. Pro tip, if you're born and raised in Minnesota, don't hire a therapist that's also born and raised in Minnesota. You'll just spend the entire session apologizing to each other. Press into a 9x13 pan. Bake at 350 for 10 minutes. Combine 8 ounces of cream cheese with 8 ounces of Cool Whip and a third cup of powdered sugar. Spread your Cool Whip cream cheese mixture onto a completely cooled crust. Completely cool this layer as well outside in the snowbank. For you Southerners, I guess the fridge will have to do. Dissolve 3 packages of raspberry jello in 3 cups of boiling water. Add frozen raspberries to cool, but no cold water. Pour your jello and fruit mixture into the pan. Chill until firm. Raspberry pretzel salad will be the envy of any party, even if you call it a salad. Oh, hi there, and welcome to Minnesota Salads that aren't really salads. Tonight we're doing a church potluck staple, Keebler Elf cookie salad. Of course, my Keebler Elves fudge striped cookies have already been ripped into by my children because I literally only buy them to make this salad for the church potluck. Pineapple is option. Lots of people add it, lots of people don't. Just make sure the fruit is well drained.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look like
I look like what?
you look like an idiot.
Get the away from me.
What does he look like?
Please stop.
I chose what I want to wear. So okay?
Is that
Okay.
Is that right?
Think he looks gross?
Touch my boyfriend.
Looks disgusting?
Touch it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You look like
I look like what?
you look like an idiot.
Get the away from me.
What does he look like?
Please stop.
Do not look
No,
at me.
sir. No, sir. Record you all I
Get
want.
the away.
Keep talking.
Please.
Say
Look
something
like a
to me.
moron.
Get away.
Please,
Listen. Stop.
it's just promise.
This is a special night.
It's kids. It's a bunch of kids. Come on, dude.
Just don't let one thing bother. Just please. Just stop.
I'm sorry. I'm gorgeous.
How are you?
Yes.
Yep.
Just gorgeous. Great. I'm great.
Okay, let's go. Just go and have fun.
He's the one that's following us. We moved. Like we moved from over there to over here.
Seriously, come on, dude. We don't want any problems tonight.
Is it really worth it? And at this point, the hotel staff had gotten word from inside about what was going on, so 2 other ladies come out and they're like, okay, guys, what's going on out here? He pretends like he has absolutely no clue what's going on. He's standing there. He's like, I've just been standing here the whole time. I don't know what's going on. I didn't try to talk to them. I didn't hit him. I didn't try to smack his phone out of his hand. I'm like, dude, I have a minute-long video of you harassing us. You can't just blatantly deny it like that. The staff was really great about everything. They sent him back to the bar because he was pretty obviously drunk, just because they were calling the police and they didn't want him to freak out any more than he already was. And as we were leaving, they told us that they were kicking him out and calling the police.
I am the first Arab American female in NASCAR. I was disappointed to be the first, but I always say as long as I'm not the last, I want to pave the way for others after me. It's a big part of her life, so it became a big part of my life. I grew up just eating a bunch of Lebanese food and just being really immersed in that culture. I know my family back in Lebanon is really excited, and it's really cool because I feel like I'm finally kind of making them proud, because I know obviously NASCAR is not really big out there. They don't really know much about it. I do feel like with NASCAR in particular, there is a stereotype of it being like a white male-dominated sport. Just because as a kid, like I didn't really notice it, and then once you kind of get to like your teenage years, and when I really decided that this is what I want to do as a career, we did kind of talk about it. And I remember being nervous at first, like how people would take me being different. And I feel like this past year, like I just found this confidence that's like, you know what, if people don't like where I'm from or what my background is or whatever it is about me, I'm like, I don't care, it's who I am and I'm proud of it. When I started in go-karts, I just immediately fell in love with it. And I knew I wanted to do racing, and there's so many different forms of racing. You know, there's IndyCar, Formula One, NASCAR, and so many others. So I didn't really pinpoint that I wanted to just do NASCAR until maybe I was like 15 years old, and I kind of got introduced to the stock car racing world. But growing up, I was so unrealistic. I wanted to do every single form of racing. So I actually got a comment when I announced that I was going to be racing at Daytona. I saw on like NASCAR's Facebook page that somebody said that I shouldn't be racing if I'm not American, and just stupid stuff like that. And racing's for everybody. There's no rules. Like if you want to go be a race car driver, go be a race car driver. Like I say that gender doesn't matter, race doesn't matter. The car doesn't care what your race is. The track doesn't care what your race is. If other drivers do, who cares? Like as long as I'm finishing in front of them, I'm like, I don't care what they think. When I started getting a little bit more press and getting my name out there, I had so many messages and comments from young Arab girls saying, now that I see a girl doing this, I feel like I could go do anything. A lot of my goals like revolve around racing, like getting this win or getting this top 5 or reaching the Cup Series. Like those are all my racing goals. But I don't want to just be a race car driver. I want to be known for something. I want to be able to inspire, even if I just like make a small impact on somebody's life.